Hey, everybody, we're back here with Emmanuel Acho. Emmanuel, on Friday, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell made a video supporting Black Lives Matter and encouraging players to peacefully protest. That's a huge shift after years of bashing, Colin Kaepernick and other players peacefully kneeling. What did you make of that?
Talk is cheap. Talk is cheap, Stephen. I need to see action. It contradicts his previous messages for years. In 2018, the NFL says players are not allowed to kneel for the national anthem. If you're going to peacefully protest, you better stay your butt inside. And now in 2020, Roger Goodell comes out and says, we were wrong, we made a mistake. Well, how wrong were you, Goodell? That's what I want to know. How wrong were you? Were you wrong enough to allow players to take a knee during the national anthem? Or were you only wrong enough to compose a tweet? I admire the fact that he at least composed the tweet, but talk is cheap. We have heard Goodell say the right things at times, but I want to see Goodell do the right thing. I'm so tired of putting out a political statement. I want to see real action.
Well, what about an apology, a real apology as well? Also to Colin Kaepernick and to all the other players who not only were criticized for doing it, but also were conflated with not supporting the troops, who questioning their patriotism. Don't all of those people deserve an apology?
Who's going to give the apology? See, that's the question. It's not just Goodell. If Cap were to get an apology, it needs to be all 32 NFL owners. It would also then need to be Goodell, because the owners are the ones who dictate, so to speak, along with the general managers and the coaches, who's on that roster. But to apologize is to admit you were wrong. To apologize to Kaepernick is to admit you colluded. And I don't think the owners are capable nor willing to do that, because to apologize to Cap is to now bring him on your roster. But are you willing to take that big a leap of faith? Or are you only willing to tweet something out so you can get a couple retweets and check off this pigmented box, so to speak?
What concrete action would you like to see from the NFL going forward? What would bring about some real change?
I want to see mandated integration on the coaching level, and honestly, probably the management level. It's not enough, Stephen, to have a Rooney Rule where you simply have to interview a coach, an African-American head coach, when there's a head coaching vacancy. I want to see a mandated number of African-American coaches in the NFL. And I'll say it because of this, not just because you want to do black people a favor, but if you want to increase the level of the game, then you change the rule. The NFL changes rules every offseason, from concussion protocols to blocking rules to increase the level of the game. Well, if you want to go back and you look at any sport, whether Muhammad Ali, whether Serena Williams, whether Tiger Woods, whether Misty Copeland, when you allow for integration at the highest level, the quality of the sport, it increases. In 2003, the NFL, it implemented the Rooney Rule. In 2007, just 4 years later, for the first time in NFL history, 2 black coaches met in the Super Bowl. That's not a coincidence. I want to see the NFL mandate integration in coaching.
And for those of us who don't follow all the sports all the time, why do you think it's important that this progress be made on the field for the country in general?
Because the NFL literally owns one day of the week. Sunday is dedicated to NFL football, millions of followers. What we see from some of our wealthiest men that are NFL owners, what we see from one of our most beloved games will infiltrate the minds of the culture. Remember, Stephen, the NFL said that kneeling was disrespecting the flag. And so the entire world began to believe that kneeling was disrespecting the flag. So if the NFL were to say it is imperative to have African Americans, people of color, in a coaching staff, imagine the ripple effect it'll have on the world. The NFL needs to lead the charge because it already owns one day of the week.
Emmanuel, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, my friend.
You can learn more about Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man at uncomfortableconvos.com. Emmanuel Acho, everybody. We'll be right back with the anchor of Fox News Sunday, Chris Wallace.